Hello everyone. Before I get to talking about what I'm going to do in this episode, the exciting news is Modsauce updated to 1.0.0.5. So we have new stuff. We have this, which is very interesting, the Hardcore Ender expansion, which has also added some mods, some different Enderman type mods and a Telecreeper. So that's interesting. Enchanting Plus got updated, or depending on how you look at it, downdated, because it now has what it should have had and didn't have in previous versions of Modsauce, the repair option in the vanilla tab. So that's great because you can't ordinarily repair amethyst. Well, you can't repair amethyst with material repair, i.e. raw amethyst, like you can with virtually anything else. You have to use a whole other tool and combine them. But now I can repair with this, which is great. My advanced enchantment table got deleted because of an ID change or something. I considered spawning one in, but honestly, I could afford to just remake it. It's the same recipe, and that hasn't changed, so I've put in some more mechanism stuff. I've upgraded my energy structure to ultimate. I've got a refinery which I use to recycle a lot of the armour and stuff I had in this bottom chest. It can't process everything though, so a lot of this is still here. Put all my turbines in up here. How's this going? Almost half full. This stores a lot. And the really exciting thing is that among the mods that have been added in this version, let's see, we have Hardcore Ender expansion, I showed you that just now. Ars Magica, I know nothing about, that should be interesting to look at some point. Mod Tweaker, which is probably just sort of admin use really. Resonant Engine, I know nothing about. Universal Electricity, I know nothing about. And Modular Force Field Systems, which is great. Modular Force Field Systems. If you watched my custom mod pack LP, you'll know why I'm interested in this. Because although Practicalities has added the wither killing system, I developed on my custom mod pack an automatic wither killing design that I was very proud of, and I would probably reconstruct that out of, well, by preference. That said, that design used iron golems and it used geostrata crystals to give the regen and strength effect to them. This mod pack, Modsauce, does not have geostrata. So I don't know whether there's another way I could give golems regen. I'm pretty sure there is, because there's that flower from Britannia which Slipgate used for blood magic. So I should be able to use that, that's great. So I could use my own design, which is nice, because I was very pleased with that when I came up with it. Anyway, enough of that. The plan for today is I'm not happy with this. I mean, it's not bad, the barrels are great and all, and this is all reasonably organised, but I want Supply Logistics. What I really want is Supply Logistics 1 because I know how to use that. AE2 is a bit unfamiliar, but AE2 is what I want to get into today. So to get started with that, I'm going to need some extremely potent technology. I am going to need... Why have I got loose dirt? I'm going to need the immensely complicated technology that is a water source block, a puddle. That's not all I'm going to need, obviously. At mod applied no, this still isn't going to work, is it? Logistics 2. No. Oh, actually did for once. Okay. So what I need first of all, before anything else, I'm going to need an inscriber, because machines need processors, processors need inscribed printed calculation circuits and printed silicon in the inscriber printed stuff requires the silicon press and the other presses. Now for the presses, I do have some, because I raided some meteor, well, a meteor. So I've got silicon press, logic press, and a calculation press. I also need an engineering press, and I think that's it. Inscriber, name press, I have no idea what that does. But yeah, calculation, logic, engineering, and silicon. So I need to seek out more meteors and try and find engineering press, because that is a really important one. Now I know there are meteors over by my blood magic area, so that should be easy. I will head over there. Okay, let's have a look. There it is, chest, calculation, logic, silicon, and some skystone, and runnery smallberries. Can I mine this? Harvestable, yes, there we go. Okay, that's one. And the other one is here, which is fun. Oh, it's just a pig with a hat. I actually really like this, the fact that it's ringed by lava, and I'm pretty sure, looking at it, that that is an intentionally generated feature of the crater, because otherwise it wouldn't be perfectly around it. So that's quite fun. Chest, skystone, silicon, logic, engineer. There we go, there's an engineering press. So that's good. That's that sorted. I haven't done anything more with blood magic, I've still just got the altar on top of the thing. Oh, we've just got some chunks that aren't loaded over here, by the looks of it. And some chunks that do not want to load, it would seem. Oh well. So yeah, let's head back and start looking at making an inscriber. So what do I need to make an inscriber? I need a fluix crystal. A normal fluix crystal is made by dropping a charged Certus and a nether quartz and redstone dust into a puddle. Now, because this is in-world crafting, you need to go away. Turn the magnet off. Right, so nether quartz, nether quartz, nether quartz, where are you? There's my nether quartz. Charged Certus crystals, I know I've got some. I'm also going to need redstone. Charged, 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 charged. See, this lack of organisation within the chests is just... where? I know I've got some charged. I know I have. There they are. I'm blind. Got all this stuff left over from when I was crafting all the mechanism stuff over there. I just stuck it all in here because I couldn't bother to sort it at the time. That was an attempt to power advanced genetics with thermal expansion. That didn't work. Advanced genetics, as far as I can tell, there is no way to power it other than with its own combustion generator, which is terrible. But anyway, so we've got to have puddle. So let's put this stuff in here so it'll get chucked in at once for the fun of it. Wait a moment. And there we go. 2 fluix crystals. Let's make a few more. Just a moment. And then, there we go. So that's 8 of those. And then I need some iron. You'll notice I'm not bothering to sleep because this is all lit enough. And it's out in the middle of the ocean, so nothing's going to bother me. So it is iron, iron, and sticky pistons. Do I have sticky? I think I have some sticky pistons. Let's have a look. Sticky pistons, I have 2. Perfect. Not that one, that one. So there's an inscriber. Now obviously this needs power. It just goes there. Perfect. So next, what do I want to do? I cannot do anything much until I have an ME controller. That's the core of any ME system. So, ME controller. This thing requires pure fluix crystals, engineering processors, and grammar, an engineering processor, and some skystone. Now, skystone is not a problem. Engineering processor, printed engineering circuit, inscriber, engineering press, and a diamond. Printed silicon is silicon, and the silicon press that needs redstone. That is all easy enough. Pure fluix crystals, fluix dust, and sand to make seeds. Drop that into water. It takes forever. It takes forever. Crystal growth accelerators need power from an ME network, I think, in order to work. And unlike Keralis, whose video I watched a little while ago today, I can't just hop over and borrow slipgators, sadly. So I'm going to have to sit through it the hard way. So let's get some fluix dust, which is going to be easy. I should just be able to put, oh hello, that in there and get fluix dust. Let's make a couple more. And sand. No, that's endstone. Sand. Sand. Sand, dust, 6 seeds. Throw them in there. This is going to take ages. I'm going to leave that for a few minutes. We'll see what percentage it gets to. So, okay. I will be back in a minute. Or, well, maybe it will be a minute. We'll see. I have to be honest, although at first it looked like it would be more of a pain, I have to say I prefer this to the means of crafting these previously in AE1, because it was just a pain, either using the assembly table or having to craft them with the crafting knife. And this is a little better. I prefer this somewhat. It's a lot easier to make them. I quite like the inscriber. I like that. That's a nice addition. It has been about 3 minutes. Let's have a look. It's been about 2.5, 3 minutes. Let's see what percentage this has gotten to. These are on, oh, wow, 0. So they haven't even gotten to 0.1% done. That's what. That's going to take a long time. Let's have a look. Crystal growth accelerator, fluix block. Really? So you can't cheese it to get those from these, but you seriously need 8 of those and only 4 of those. I suppose you do get 2 of those for every one of these, but yeah, okay, I guess that's fair enough. The only thing it's really costing you there is sand and time. So that should be easy enough. ME glass cable. Okay. That's interesting. Quartz fibre and fluix crystals. Quartz fibre is just glass and quartz dust. Okay, that's easy enough. Quartz glass is easy, just quartz dust and glass. So it's easy enough to make that. The problem is powering it, I think. I can try. So I'll work on that and I'll be back with you. Okay, that actually works. Made a bunch more cable, pulled it over here. Absolutely ghetto. I mean, it's not so ghetto that it's not ultimate cable, obviously. Into the ME, the Applied Energy 6 energy acceptor, and then that just puts other energy forms into AE, which travels through ME cables. Connect that into those, and these are now working. So this should just take a few minutes now, I think. Let's see how it's going. 13%. I bet most of that's just been in the last several seconds. No. Thank you. So I'll probably make another 2 of these, just so it goes at maximum speed, which I think makes it take about 90 seconds. And yeah. I think it's almost done, looking at the size of those. I love the fact that they grow, they actually grow. That's a really cool thing. They don't just stay the same and then suddenly become the... Each stage of the growth actually has a slightly different icon. It's great. So I think it's almost done. It was on 75 last I checked, and that was a short while ago, so any second now, I think. Any second now. Actually, don't need that there. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Come on. Come on. Wait, they're probably done. I'm just being stupid. I was expecting them to pop out like the normal fluix crystals do when they go immediately, but okay, that's done. So I have 6 pure fluix crystals. Now I needed those for the ME controller, yes? 4 of those, engineering proc, skystone. Skystone, pure fluix crystals, and an engineering proc. Oh, I'll have to smelt that. Okay. Let's just do that super fast with the energized smelter. Zoop, zoop. I love speed and energy upgrades on these things. So cheap. And there we go, the ME controller. So what I can now do with that is stick that in the system. 1 block, hardly anything, doesn't give me that many channels, but it'll do. So now I actually have an ME network. The next thing to make is going to be an ME drive. 2 engineering procs, some cables and iron, that is really easy. I just need to make another proc. Grab some diamonds. Redstone, silicone. Engineering press, diamond. Printed engineering circuits, silicone, and you. There's my engineering proc. Got some glass cable left. ME drive. Let's just stick that there. So, I can't tell how many channels I'm using, I'd need a smart cable for that. Next I need storage cells. Let's just go basic for now. Coarse glass redstone, charged, pure. They need 2 options. No, you can use normal Certus, and logic proc, which is of course gold. So I will do that and be back in a moment. Okay, I have been pretty busy between cuts. So I now have ME drive with 10 1K cells in it. I've put everything apart from the advanced genetics and these into the system, and all the DSUs over there, still over there. Got some DSUs set up here for stuff that there is the most of in the system, just so that's not taking up all the drive space, and everything in here, which is brilliant. It will need further organisation, but it's a start. So everything else is stored as blocks as well as ingots and stuff, but iron I thought I might as well do DSU for, because blocks were one of the 3 most plentiful. So I thought if I'm going to do this on a storage bus with a DSU, I might as well turn it into ingots. So yeah, that's all done. And I feel much better with it being cleared out. So I'm just going to work on editing my video up to this point and see how much time I've got left and decide what to do next. Be right back. So I've had a little idea for how I can use more deep storage units in the system without needing to add more storage buses. Because I think I might be coming close to the limit on how many channels I can have here without having to rearrange things. And storage buses are not expensive, but they're a mild pain to make. But what I might be able to do is it's all about mixing the mods. So let's see, I want transfer nodes, transfer node items, pipe, ender pearls. That's easy enough. Let's just make 4. And then I'm also going to want transfer pipes, some chests. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put one there, one there, one there, that'll do. This is going to be somewhat messy. No, not what I wanted. That should be fine, because I'm not going to need to open that chest. And then transfer node, transfer node, transfer node. And then, let's see, I've got 15 DSUs. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all empty. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get my pipes. So what I should be able to do here is if I set each of these buses to have 5 different items going into the chests, then stuff will go into the chests and then be distributed into the DSUs. So what do we have here? Salt, redwood, iron, gravel, and coal. Oops. So iron, salt, redwood, gravel, coal. Priority 1000. That should be fine. This one we have cobble, osmium dust, obsidian, dirt, and nothing, so I'll pick something to go in there, out of the system. Let's go with copper, since I'm going to have a ton of that once I convert this stuff. Like so. So this storage bus needs to have dirt, obsidian, osmium dust, cobblestone, and copper. Now the problem with this is I won't be able to retrieve. Of course. That's the problem. I won't be able to retrieve the items. But it does at least mean that when I put stuff into the system, it'll go into the right ones. So this won't work as part of the ME system really, it'll just work as automating stuff going into storage, which is better than nothing. And then finally, got 5 empty ones here. So if I put all of these in, they should all have gone into. It's been pulled out very slowly, but it is going into these. So that's working. That lot can all go away. So let's put all of this in here. And that chest will probably now be full, nearly. And I'll have to wait while it empties. So, speed upgrades, stack upgrade. So this is a very temporary solution. But it'll do for now. Of course the thing with this is it'll mean that they won't actually show up inside the system either. Because again it's not part of the ME network. But not a big deal right now. Some of those are going into the system, but anyway, I'll do more of that later and I'll probably tear it all down and put more storage buses in before you next see it anyway. But yeah. So I've got a couple of minutes left for this episode. So I guess what I will do, it's night time now, I'll head out and see if I can show you the new mobs. And I will also go and see how Botania's going because my mana pool should have been filling up. So we'll see how far that's gotten. Let's see if we can find, that's a normal creeper. Zombie. There were no end of them before. Telecreepers and ender minis. There's one, telecreeper. Give me your hat. Oh, hello. Social spawning. Oh, I haven't noticed that before. Little cave. Flower over midair. Here in a minute. Where are you? There's no slime island. What on earth are you doing down here? Or over here? That's very odd. Oh, I hear a replicator. Probably underground. What should I just get? Desert Nova. Ars Magica. Interesting. So I don't know what the deal is with telecreepers. It's implicit that they teleport, but I haven't observed that happen, so I don't know. Oh, here we go. Endermini. Look at it. Isn't it adorable? Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Wait, they're from Ender.io. I thought they were from... Okay then. So it's Ender.io that adds those. That must be an update. That's interesting. I thought they were being added by the Hardcore Ender expansion. You're a replicator again. Where are you? Hello. Still don't know what these are from. A good source of redstone and dusts though. Other dust, gold dust, glowstone dust. Another ender mini over here. I'll stop it. I'll stop it. I'll stop it. No. Thank you. Excuse me, you are in range. Let me kill you. Right. Come on then. Oh, my aim is terrible. Oh, my aim is terrible. I think that's actually doing more damage than my sword, which is... No, I don't want to shoot that. Right, now this area is clear-ish enough. Where is my one of the forest? There it is. Hardly anything. That is loaded, isn't it? Yep. So that's how slowly this is going to fill up. That's a decent amount, really. Just not a huge amount. Anyway, that is going to be... I have an arrow above me. That's silly. That's going to be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with what's going on, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. One last thing I want to show you before I go. These are now all set up over here. Yes, I did make more storage buses. This unholy monstrosity of cables and pipes is my automatic inscriber setup. Put silicon in there, that goes into the one with the silicon press. Gold goes into the logic press, diamond goes into the engineering press, and pure certus into the calculation press. Redstone goes in here, that means all of these get redstone put in. Silicon comes around the back and goes to the bottom of all of these, so these all get silicon underneath, and these each loop round to the top of the respective ones to go in the top. So when I want 5 logic circuits, all I have to do is get 5 gold, stick it in there, and it will make 5 logic circuits. It won't make them especially quickly, but it saves me having to manually put this in because each slot can only hold one at a time. And as you can see, they've all just gone straight in. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.